Thank you, Lou Chen. If I can have Mike Sommerfeld and Chris Bumstead in the center, please.
All right, here we go.
Both sets of presenters on stage. Once again, Mr. Felipe Berganta and Mr. Fernando Mora of Integral Monica.
The Battle of the Stashes.
Mr. Hoon Jun Buin, founder of New
Okay,
Tech.
I didn't recognize Sommerfeld
And
this
your
morning.
IFBB Vice President, Mr. Tyler Mannion. Gentlemen, please take the first place award, the Olympia gold medal, the first place check for $50,000, and the title of 2024, Classic Physique Olympia champion, to our winner. And six-time Olympia champion, Chris Bumstead.
Good stuff, man.
Good stuff. Congrats,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Bumstead.
Good stuff. He and Dino have a great relationship. All the guys. There's a lot of camaraderie in this division.
It really is. It's really nice to see, you know.
Folks, how about a big hand for your runner-up, Mike Sommerfeld?
Yeah, Mike Sommerfeld, man, like, he brought it.
He really did. That's the story of the night, in my opinion. Like,
Came out of nowhere.
exactly.
So you got to give praise to the champ, man. 6 times. Yeah. Let him know. And he's allowing himself to really, really let it sink in. You can see it in his eyes right there. 6. That's right.
He's another one, guys. Each victory is just as sweet as the last.
I mean, Phil could talk about that a little bit more than I can.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you know, each one means something different. What I'm very happy for Chris is that, you know, he's got Courtney, he's got his daughter, he's got plenty of business in and outside of bodybuilding. He's got fans all over the world through social media. The lines that you see at these expos are just insane. But he's always stayed grounded. I give him a lot of credit for
we
that.
got a little bit of
That's
business
very
to
hard to
take
do.
care of. Your favorite classic pose.
He's let the sink in so much, he's getting hit the pose right there.
Chris, you know, another thing about Chris is each year he seemed to have worked through a different set of challenges.
Yes.
There's been an injury almost every year, food poisoning, lat pull, bicep, and I'm wondering this year when we hear the speech,
All right,
what
thank you,
his
gentlemen.
challenge was.
Exactly. Mike is happy.
Now, this seems familiar. Chris, welcome back. Good to see you again. 6-time Olympia champion.
I think I just heard for Bradley. When I hit the...
You had to go to a whole second hand, bro. You ran out of fingers. Well, Chris, you just heard earlier, it just gets better and better. Ryan Terry certainly gracious in winning this victory. Is it the same for you? Is it better each and every time that you win one of these titles?
Every year definitely has its own experience. But they've all been sweet in their own way. I would say they've gotten better, and this is the best one yet. And 6 years ago, 2019, before I ever won the Olympia, I said I was going to set the standard for what the Classic Physique division was going to become. And I had no idea what I was saying at the time. I was a young, ignorant kid just chasing after a dream. And here we are, 6 years later, 6 teeth around my neck. And I hope I've done that, but I hope I've done it in a different way than I meant in the moment, where it wasn't so much about my physique and what I'd done, but how I did it and who I was, who I became along the way. And thank you.
Well, I'll say this. Talk about setting a standard. I think you've pretty much eclipsed that with your 25 billion followers you have on social media.
Yeah. Yeah, it's with, I think a lot of people know what's coming tonight, and it's with a really bittersweet feeling that this is going to be my last time up on the stage. The past 8 years up here have been the most amazing journey of my life, and I wouldn't change a thing. I really hope I've set the standard. You know, I hope I've done that in a way where people are inspired to take up their own things, and I I've tried to share what was truly important to me on this journey. I've talked about, feeling the highs, feeling the lows, feeling it all. If you numb the bad, you numb the good. Doing the hard shit, all that stuff. But the hard shit's not about showing up in the gym, working out hard. It's the stuff that's actually hard to you. It's the stuff that you don't want to do, whether it's going up to your wife, telling her you're having a hard day and that you need a hug, and you're just being vulnerable enough to cry in front of her, telling your friend you love them, or walking away from something that you love because you have faith that there's something greater for you beyond the horizon. And I've put myself out there, and I've sacrificed a lot over the past few years, and a lot of that's been mental peace. I put a lot of pressure and expectation on myself, and it's been rewarded, and I'm so grateful. But I'm ready to step down from this and let someone take this spot. And I've learned the most beautiful thing, that when you get handed everything you ever wanted, that sometimes it's the simplest things right in front of you, like your family, the people who love you, the small moments in between that mean so much more. And I've had the privilege. Sorry if this is long-winded. You guys never have to hear me get up here. But I've had the privilege to do this prep with my daughter this year, which is incredible. And my wife, for the past 6 years, she's been with me for every Olympia. And maybe I would have had a couple under my belt, but I wouldn't have enjoyed them the way I was meant to if I wasn't able to share them all with her. And it's truly the most important thing, is being able to share these moments with the people you love. And I'm just so grateful for her. There's so many people I need to thank that got me here. A lot of people say that the longer you're on the top, the more people want to see you fall. And I have never experienced that. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who's given me so much love, so much support over the years. It's been the most beautiful journey beyond anything I could ever ask for. There's a lot of people I want to thank, but I want to thank my first ever coach and brother, Ian, who got me into bodybuilding. My mentor, my big brother, taught me everything I know with my cheat code. I love you, bro. I need to also thank my new coach, Hani, over the past 3 years. I don't even need to say he cemented himself as the best coach in history, but what people don't know, he also has the biggest heart. He cares so much about his clients. He loves them deeply. I see his wife nodding his head right now, and he pours everything into them, and I'm so grateful to have met him and call him family now as well. I want to thank the Olympia, Jake Wood, Dan, everyone who put on this show, who give me the privilege. You see me look up at this emblem up here every now and then, and it's just incredible that I get to stand on these lights, so thank you. The NPC, the IFBB, the Mannions, Tyler, Jim, Steve, you guys are creating dreams for people, and I'm so grateful that one of those dreams is mine, and I can never thank you enough. So thank you. My family, Maddie, Calvin, my parents, Deb, all you guys who've got me through here, thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. I'm so sorry that this is going to be my last time up here, but it won't be the last of me, you see. I hope, just please, everybody, I hope you guys learned something from my journey, and it wasn't just about winning. It was the champion mentality means having no quit, feeling it all, and just enjoying the moment. Thank you, guys.
Phil. Chris, let me say this. On behalf of all the people here and around the world, you have been the greatest champion that we could have possibly asked for in the classic physique division. You have represented, you are a true champion at heart, and even though you're not going to be competing anymore, you're going to be an integral part of this sport. Standing ovation as it should be. Chris Bumstead, enjoy this moment on the Olympia stage.
Okay, first Sidney Gillen, now the legend, Chris Bumstead.
He earned this moment. Oh my gosh. It's going to have me teared up right now.
This hit hard, huh?
Yeah. Saw him come into the sport. Now I get to see him exit. But he's exiting not just as a champion, but as a father, as a husband, as a real man.
Wow.
Man, what a legacy.
It had to happen eventually. He's going out on top, which is awesome.
Absolutely. You want to be able to call your shot? Why not do it at the 60th?
One last look at that big Olympia sign. Lives at Olympia headquarters back in Phoenix. Oh.
Well, folks,
Thank
we
you, Chris.
promised the Olympia memories right here in this station. What a great moment that was.